With so many competing layer 1 networks, it's sometimes hard to tell which ones are the best to hodl. However, that's exactly why we wanted to provide you with a video featuring over 10 layer 1 cryptocurrencies to get you ready for the 2025 bull run. So before we begin, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button, and let's dive straight into it. And to begin with, my friends, we are currently on the CoinMarketCap website checking out all of the top layer 1 tokens by market capitalization. And as you can see here, the total crypto market cap for layer 1 cryptocurrencies is $2.74 trillion, taking up over 83% of the entire crypto market cap, which you can see up top is $3.28 trillion, like I said. So guys, basically layer 1s are the entirety of the market, and therefore all of your favorite dApps, your favorite meme coins, your favorite cryptocurrencies most likely derive from these layer 1 blockchains. Because of their ecosystems, guys, we have dApps, we have cryptocurrencies that we are able to obtain, and therefore we have only to thank the layer 1 blockchains. Without these layer 1 blockchains, none of your meme coins would exist. And therefore, guys, although these might not give you the biggest gains when a bull run does arrive, sometimes they actually give you the safest odds of getting a good return. Now, although, like I said, it won't be the biggest return that you'll probably ever see unless you somehow magically get a small cap layer 1 of which could go up to 100x, who knows. However, guys, we are going to be sharing 10 different layer 1 cryptocurrencies, and to start off with, the first one on our list in no particular order is going to be Hyperliquid. And as you can see, Hyperliquid at the moment has a price point of exactly $41 and is up over 1,181%. For those who don't know, Hyperliquid was the biggest airdrop that ever took place and has only risen since its inception. As you can see here, guys, we have got some serious figures of which we can see it's got a market cap of $13.69 billion, ranking at the 11th largest crypto by market cap. It's seen an all-time high of $45.59, which only occurred 2 days ago from recording this video on June 16th. That's absolutely nuts, and to be honest with you guys, I'm expecting to see some major all-time highs for the Hyperliquid token in the coming future. Now, guys, we have got a second part airdrop tutorial for the second round airdrop of Hyperliquid. Honestly, this is one that you won't want to miss. This is a nice way to get involved in Hyperliquid, of course, only hype tokens, and of course increase the amount of hype tokens that you have by earning an airdrop. However, I'm extremely bullish on Hyperliquid. They have absolutely innovated, to say the least. They've got their own decentralized exchange for trading, and they've also got their very own EVM network, of which utilizes the hype token as the gas token. Now, I'm not going to get into all the fundamentals behind the Hyperliquid token. However, this is the first on the list, and to be honest with you, I wouldn't be surprised if it hits around the market cap of Solana in the coming bull run. Now, it says that it's going to reach a market cap of $78 billion, which is Solana's current market cap, and that would take the hype up to $233, around 5.7x. Now, some things to consider, my friends, is that there's going to be another airdrop for Hyperliquid, like we've already mentioned. And this means that there's going to be more token supply, of course, in the circulation, and therefore this market cap might not exactly bring this price point for the Hyperliquid token. It might be less. However, guys, I really do believe that the hype token will reach the triple digits. Could be 100, could be $150, but hopefully somewhere between $150 to $250. Now, in the future, if you'd like to see more price predictions for the hype token and a full deep dive, let us know in the comment section down below. But let's move on to number 2, which is actually one of my favorite layer 1s out there, and one that I've been hodling for a very long time. That is Hedera HBAR. Guys, we've been talking about this one for so long on the AltCryptoGems YouTube channel and of course the AltCryptoTalk YouTube channel. This one to me is a solid gem of which has got some serious partnerships. It's got a serious governance council. We've covered many reasons as to why we're bullish on Hedera on the AltCryptoGems YouTube channel. However, in the future, I'll take more of a deep dive into the Hedera token for you all. So for now, we're just going to leave it like this and leave the fundamentals short and sweet. However, just note that it's got a 15-cent price point. It's got a $6.34 billion market cap, ranked at number 21. This one to me is completely undervalued. It's seen an all-time high of 57 cents in the last bull run of 2021, which is 4 years ago now. And guys, this one, I really do think it is going to do some magic numbers this year, and hopefully it will go to that dollar price point and beyond. Of course, I'm not a financial advisor. We do not give any financial advice whatsoever, and you must always conduct your own research. For me personally, this is a solid cryptocurrency that I've got in my portfolio that I'm extremely bullish on and expect to see big things. And that's why. You might call me crazy, but I can expect HBAR to reach the all-time high of Bitcoin Cash at $63.85 billion, taking HBAR up 10x to a price point of $1.51. Now, honestly, this is something that I could see happening. Of course, this is more of a degen price prediction, But like I've said, I see big things coming for Hedera, and a price point around $1.51 with a $63 billion market cap, in my opinion, is not impossible whatsoever. Now, there are things to be taken into consideration. I would like to see some other things from HBAR, but I'll cover that in another video. But for now, we're going to move on to the third cryptocurrency on the list, which I'm assuming you all expected to see, and that is the SUI network and its token SUI, which is currently priced at $2.88, currently ranked the 12th largest cryptocurrency just behind Hyperliquid, and has seen an all-time high of $5.35, which occurred in January of this year. Now, we haven't experienced a bull run for the last 4 years, guys, and SUI hasn't been there to see any bull run whatsoever. And honestly, I think this one's going to hit at least double digits in this coming bull run. Everyone's saying it could be the next Solana. I don't know if it's going to be that big, but fingers crossed it is. Now, SUI are bringing out some fantastic decentralized applications to the world of Web3. They are innovating, to say the least, with their SUI Play OX1, which is absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see it live on the market. I really do think this is going to be a huge one this year. They've got a fantastic DeFi ecosystem. Hopefully, we'll start to see some more meme coins on the SUI network. But like I said, with all of them, we're not going to go into a full deep dive into all these layer ones. If you want any deep dive on any of these layer ones, you can let us know in the comment section down below. Another thing to take a look at is that every single month on the 18th, which funnily enough today is the 18th, if you scroll down, you'll be able to see SUI's token unlock schedule. So this is very crucial to keep an eye on, because of course, coming with these token unlocks may come volatility. And therefore, you can see that every single month on the 18th, we can see that there is an unlock of tokens from the SUI tokens, of which on the left-hand side, you can see the circulating supply and the max supply. So eventually, guys, all the tokens will be distributed, but for now, every single month, they are unlocking more tokens into the market, and therefore, you must, of course, take that into consideration. But that doesn't stop me from being bullish. For me, I actually have a very bullish price prediction for the SUI token, and that would be for it to reach roughly the market cap of Cardano ADA at its all-time high, which was $95 billion. Now, although it might not exactly hit that sort of price point, me personally, I'm aiming for around a $22 to $25 price point for the SUI token. I hope it does do 10x and beyond, but that to me is a realistic bullish price prediction for the coming bull run. I do believe it has the possibility and potential to go way beyond that, but let's keep it semi-conservative and keep it at that sort of price range. But once again, we are now moving on, and this one runs on the exact same programming language known as Move, but is called Aptos. And Aptos was here way before the SUI network, and both of them share the exact same technology, like I said, the Move programming language. But what does this mean exactly, guys? Well, to be honest with you, SUI has been taking the spotlight, and therefore I personally believe that Aptos is behind, but there's nothing stopping it from becoming majorly adopted and becoming a competing network with not just only SUI, but of course every other layer one. Now, it has seen some incredible highs, as you can see on the chart, and therefore you can see that it's seen an all-time high of only $19.90 2 years ago in 2023. Again, Aptos, just like SUI, has not seen a bull run, my friends, and I personally think that during the bull run, this will hit those double digits at some point in the coming bull run. Now, of course, take this with a pinch of salt, guys, and of course, many things are to be taken into consideration. SUI just happens to be better at marketing. They seem to be having a better ecosystem at the moment, but there could be some things coming up very soon that make Aptos the #1 Move programming language blockchain. However, guys, who knows what the future holds, but I personally believe SUI and Aptos have great potential together. Of course, you may not want to hold both of them in your portfolio, but that's why I provided you with both of them on the list, because they both pretty much work exactly the same. They just have different ecosystems, they just have different teams, but they run on the same technology. Nonetheless, guys, with a $4.48 price point and a $2.87 billion market cap ranked at number 33, how high can I see it going in the coming bull run? Well, to be honest with you, I'm more bullish on SUI than I am with Aptos. However, I do think there is great potential for it to rise, and I think around a 7 to 8x for the Aptos token would be a nice first target, and that would make it roughly reach the market cap of staked Ethereum, Lido's staked Ethereum, at $23 billion. This to me is a conservative but bullish price prediction that I hope to see for the Aptos token. But please, maybe, hopefully, who knows, this could very well exceed my expectations and reach that $50 price point and beyond. And once again, my friends, we are now going to move on to the next one, marking us through that halfway point of the video. And we have got the fifth, known as Injective Inj, of which is currently priced at $11 with a market cap of $1.1 billion. It is also up 953% since its inception, of which launched in 2020. Down below, you can see it achieved an all-time high of $52.75 last last year. Now guys, in March 2024, we saw some nice highs for many cryptocurrencies, and Injective was one of them. They've got Injective EVM. They are compatible with so many different ecosystems. This one, to be honest with you guys, is one of my favorite DeFi ecosystems out there, but is very underrated, and to be honest with you, in my opinion, is extremely undervalued at $1.1 billion. Now, of course, the competition is very stiff in the world of Web3. We have got so many competing layer 1 blockchains, 4 of which we've already shown you and I'm extremely bullish on, and I hodl myself. However, Injective is one that I really do believe has great potential in the future, and I'm hoping that at some point in 2025, we can see it reach the current market cap of Avalanche at just under $8 billion, taking Inj up to around $80.95, doing a 7.35x. Now, hey guys, I personally think this is very conservative. If, for example, Injective becomes a majorly and globally adopted blockchain, that is a very conservative and minuscule market cap, especially in a bull run. If, for example, guys, I was to show you and toggle this AVAX all-time high, and it was to reach Avalanche's all-time high in its last bull run where it reached $30 billion, that would take Inj up 28x. Now, I'm just showing you what happens in a bull run, guys. This is very possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but a $300 price point is not impossible whatsoever, but I'm not saying it's going to happen. This to me is a nice first target that I'd like to see for Inj in the coming bull run. So friends, we're going to now move on to number 6, which I knew that you were going to expect at some point, and that is Solana. Guys, you can see this one on the chart right now is looking pretty healthy. It's priced at $147. It did spike to around $300 according to CoinMarketCap in 2025 of January. That is absolutely insane, guys, and now we can see Solana sitting at a $77.92 billion market cap and ranked the 6th largest crypto by market cap. So what do I see for Solana? Honestly, guys, this one is absolutely huge. You already know that already. Everyone is talking about Solana. Everyone is using Solana, whether that's for meme coins, whether that's for DeFi. Solana is the hotspot right now and is the main layer 1 ecosystem under the spotlight. That's for sure. We are constantly hearing ETF discussions. We are constantly hearing about new partnerships. This and that. Solana is constantly on the move and is constantly marking itself as the most thriving layer 1 blockchain. So where do I see this going in the future, guys? Well, to be honest with you, I see huge things for Solana, and a nice conservative target for me would be for it to reach the current market cap of Ethereum at $306 billion, taking it to a price point of roughly $580, and that's only just under 4x. Now, it really has got the potential to go way beyond that, guys. Imagine if it hits ETH's all-time high at $571 billion, Sol would reach that $1,000 price point we're all hoping for. Guys, honestly, I don't think that's going to come this bull run. Call me crazy. However, I really hope it does because we're all hodling Solana, I'm assuming anyway. However, a $580 price point is still absolutely beautiful for Solana. Wouldn't you agree? I personally think so. And smash that like button if you would love to see Solana at a minimum of $500 in the coming bull run. But we could all be pleasantly surprised, guys. It honestly depends on how the markets turn out this year. We all know what's going on. It's been a rough ride so far. However, if everything cleans up, Solana could be the go-to choice for retail investors, institutional investors, and the whole world. Who knows? But friends, we're now going to move on to the 7th layer 1 blockchain of this video. And this time we have got Avalanche AVAX, which is one of my favorite cryptocurrencies out there. And I've been hodling this one for a very long time. AVAX is currently ranked the 16th largest crypto by market cap with an $18.67 price point and a market cap of $7.88 billion. It's seen an all-time high of $146 in the previous bull run of 2021. Do I believe it's going to reach that all-time high once again? Yes, I do. Strongly believe that, my friends. Avalanche is a very solid player in the world of Web3. They've got some serious partnerships with JP Morgan, with some other serious companies of which I can't ignore. However, guys, for me, I absolutely love so much about Avalanche. I'm going to go through it in another video. But for now, my price predictions for the Avalanche token for the 2025 bull run is for it to reach the all-time high of Dogecoin at $88.79 billion, taking AVAX up 11.27x to a price point of $210.42. This is a target that would exceed its previous all-time high of $146. Do I really believe this can happen? Yes, for many reasons, and I will cover that in a future video. However, AVAX, in my personal opinion, has serious potential. Now, of course, take this all with a pinch of salt, and I urge you to conduct your own research. However, I really do see huge things coming to the Avalanche network. They've got an incredible ecosystem, which in my opinion is completely underrated. It was once the leading and go-to DeFi network at a certain time. That was in 2020. 2021. But now, my friends, we are seeing some stagnant activity in terms of DeFi, but who knows, something could trigger it once again to return. I hope it does, but for now, we're going to move on to the next layer 1 token, and this one is going to be Toncoin. And Toncoin is very famous because it is created by the founders of Telegram. Telegram is one of the most popular messaging apps out there in the whole entire world, guys, and we have got a coin behind it known as Toncoin. This is absolutely huge, and this could be massive for the coming bull run. They've already seen some crazy highs which occurred earlier this year and earlier last year. It has currently got a price point of $2.95, ranked the 18th largest crypto by market cap, and has got a current market cap of $7.3 billion. It's seen an all-time high of $8.24, like I said last year, of which happened in June 2024, and therefore it's been a whole year since we've seen an all-time high. It has been a bit quiet for the Toncoin recently, but I do really think we are going to see a return for this all-time high in the coming bull run, and therefore over on my price predictions for the Toncoin is for it to reach the market cap of Polkadot's all-time high at $56.57 billion, taking Ton up 7.73x to a price point of $22. I know this isn't as bullish as the other ones that I've mentioned, however, I would like to do some more research behind Toncoin. I do think it is a fantastic layer 1 of choice, but of course, I do think there are better ones in my personal opinion, and therefore this is my price prediction. However, I could be completely far off. Hopefully I am, and hopefully Toncoin holders could very well see a nice 10-15x for the price. However, for now, we're going to move on once again. And for number 9, we have got Ethereum ETH, which I knew that you were going to expect to see it on this list. However, it had to be mentioned. Guys, Ethereum is climbing at the moment. We have seen it come all the way down from 1,560, which only happened a couple months ago in April, but now has climbed all the way back up $1,000 to $2,500. Now, do I really think Ethereum's going to break its all-time high in the coming bull run? Well, yes, if all the other altcoins are, I personally believe Ethereum will as well. I don't know if it's going to hit that $10,000 price point that we're all hoping for. I really, really, really hope it does, but it would take a lot for that to happen, and we'll go through that in a second. But Ethereum, it's got the most magical ecosystem out there. It's got all those layer 2 networks behind it. All your favorite protocols are behind it. However, guys, what I will say is that if you're looking for major gains, I don't think Ethereum is going to be the one. They do say Ethereum is the safest altcoin out there. I'm not a financial advisor, it's just what I hear. But the moment that you've all been waiting for, the price predictions for the Ethereum token, where do I see it going in the coming few months? Well, this time it's going to be a little bit different, and we are going to be comparing it with the market cap of Walmart, which I personally think it could achieve. A $752 billion market cap for the Ethereum token, in my opinion, is the sort of target that I'll be hoping for in the coming bull run. Now, like I said, a $10,000 price point is the target that we're all hoping for. I don't think we're going to see it in 2025, but hopefully by the year 2030, hopefully we will. But for now, I think a nice $6,232 price point for the Ethereum token is a nice conservative price prediction for the coming bull run. That's only a 2.47x. And to be honest with you, for this one, I hope I'm completely wrong. I hope we see a 5x, a 10x, or something like that for ETH. Do I think that's going to happen? I'm going to keep it real and say no. But for me, like I said, anywhere between $5,000 to $6,500 is something I'd hope for. And a nice $750 billion market cap is extremely possible, seeming as the fact that it's already got a $300 billion market cap and we're not even in a bull run. But guys, for the last and final cryptocurrency on the layer 1 tokens list that we want to share with you, we have got one that you may have seen recently in the news, and that is Tron TRX, and you can see it has pumped absolutely massively within the last few months. Why is this? Well, because TRX has just been announced that it's going to be publicly listed in the USA. Wow, wow, wow. This is absolutely huge. And here on the Financial Times website, which you can take a look yourselves, guys, you can see the full article describing about it all. However, my friends, I'm not going to read it all, but just note that he is trying to mimic a sort of micro-strategy style. I don't know whether or not I like this idea, to be honest with you. However, it could be absolutely massive for the Tron TRX token in the coming bull run. It may do wonders for it. It may attract many institutional and retail investors. Who knows? We are yet to see, guys, but it is very unique for this to happen and could very well take the Tron prices to great heights. Now, Tron seems to be a very popular network, and if you look at that chart, guys, it has consistently gone up since it first launched. It's got a current price point of 27 cents with a market cap of $26 billion, and it's also ranked the 8th largest crypto by market cap. And for me, I think that Tron TRX has the chance to reach the market cap at BNB's all-time high at $110.44 billion, taking TRX TRX up 4.25x to a price point of $1.16. It could go way beyond this, guys, but for me, this is a nice target that I think would be conservative for the TRX token. It could now go way beyond this, seeming as that we've got this current news with Tron TRX and of course it going public. However, we just need to wait and see what the market conditions will be like, otherwise this could mean nothing. But for now, my friends, we've gone through 10 different cryptocurrencies in the layer 1 narrative, although I could go through many more such as BNB, Cardano, I don't know, Litecoin, Monero, BitTensor Tau. Guys, there are so many different layer 1s of which I think are fantastic. You can see a huge list here of which I could go through, and in the future maybe we'll make a part 2, seeming as there are many fantastic choices for layer 1s. However, I've picked out the top 10 that I think will be fantastic for the coming bull run. Yes, I do think other layer 1s will do well as well. However, many in this bull run will fail, my friends. I must say that. I do think not only layer 1s but many layer 2 tokens, many cryptocurrencies such as meme coins or any other tokens such as RWA tokens may see its final days. I don't know whether or not that will happen in this bull market or maybe after the bull market when the next bear market comes, but I do think our time will come, but there will be a select few of layer 1 tokens, layer 2 tokens, and many cryptocurrencies that will stay here for a very long time. Guys, we've covered 10 cryptocurrencies. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. If you'd like to see any other similar content or us cover 10 cryptocurrencies in a specific narrative, let us know. If you have any other airdrop tutorials that you'd like us to show you or any other tutorials in general or reviews, please let us know. We are here for you guys. Friends, thank you so much once again, and we'll see you in the next video.